is a town in Ughelli North local government area lying in South-South geopolitical zone, Delta State, Nigeria. It is also one of the kingdoms that make up the Urhobo tribe. The Urhobo people are the main tribes living within this area. They speak the Agbarho dialect of Urhobo, which is the target dialect and also standard dialect for literacy in Urhobo language. The Urhobo people have a traditional ruler who leads the whole of Agbarho kingdom, known as the Osuvie of Agbarho kingdom. Agbarho is one of the most populated towns in Delta State, with an estimated population of 178,000 people. Agbarho is made up of 16 towns and villages with the headquarters at Agbarho. Agbarho is divided into two subclans, namely Abreja and Okbaigbe. The various communities that makes up Agbarho falls into the two major subclans. The Abreja subclan consists of Urukpokbo, Oguname, Okrere, Uyama, Uyamuge, Oviri, Ogara, Okuruma, and Okufoma, while the Okbaigbe subclan consists of Ekwere, Ikwegu, Ughelli, Obori, Ekrerame, Oka, and Okorohame. The people of Agbarho are mainly farmers, businessmen, and women. Some of the schools of this region include the popular Unity School Agbarho, Agbarho Grammar School, St. Enda's College Agbarho, and others such as Agbarho Model Primary School, Isheri Primary School, and Ebrutu Primary School. There is also a government-owned and operating hospital which lies at the outskirts of the town and on the way to Okrere community. Accessibility. Agbarho can be accessed through the East-West Road from the cities of Warri, Ovu, and Urukpe with the use of road transport companies. By plane, Agbarho can be accessed from Osubi Airport, that is QROW, Warri, Delta State. Osubi Airport is the closest to Agbarho. It is a regional airport in Warri. By train, Agbarho can be accessed through the railway close by that is connected to Warri-Itakpe Railway. Visitors and travelers to Agbarho are sure to find something interesting, places and fun sites to explore and enjoy in the town. Also, there are interesting places to visit in the wider area close to the town. There are a good number of nice accommodation options available for visitors and travelers in Agbarho, ranging from 2-star to 4-star hotels. The town has since the early 70s had facilities like a post office, pipe-borne water supply, and electricity. However, the satellite villages had none of these facilities until the 1990s, ushered in a new development drive which began to open these interiors. Notable of such drives was a self-help electrification project instituted by businessman late Chief John Mononia Agbatutu for Okrere community. Agbarho traditional rulership has been by the Osuvie, who rules with an advisory body comprising traditional chiefs from whom the chronological foremost in the chieftaincy institution succeeds the Osuvie. There is also an administrative body known as Agbarho Urhobo Improvement Union AUIU, which has the responsibility of development and policy making. A brief history of Agbarho. There are various versions of oral traditions of Agbarho origin. The compromise version, however, states that the children of Agbarho left Benin with their father during the terrible reign of the Ogesos with other Urhobo ethnic groups and lived temporarily in different places, including somewhere in a shared district near the river, before coming to settle in Agbarho, the main town of Agbarho, several centuries ago. The book entitled The Urhobo People, edited by Onigu Otite, page 5, described the old city of Agbarho as big and prosperous, and by so coordinating the various dialects of Urhobo today. According to Professor Onigu Otite, the old city of Agbarho existed for many years and geographically stands more or less in the very center of Urhobo land, a suitable center where east and west meets. This old city of Agbarho was later destroyed and deserted by internal strife, which made it broke up into its present many other towns of Agbarho. This desertion was however not permanent. Before 1900, Agbarho people started trickling back to their communities. The traditional history of Agbarho kingdom closely corroborates that of the origin of the Agbarho people. After a spell of gerontocracy rule, that is rule by traditional elders at the central level in Agbarho, title holders called Ehobore singular Ohobore or chiefs were drawn from each town to rule the community at the center. At the head of these chiefs was the Osuvie, which is the king and the leader of the rulers. Some important events in Agbarho includes Ibibi Annual Festival, second week of November every 2 years, Mid-Year Conference, the first week of October every year, Annual Conference between the first and second week of January every year, Oro Agbarho, which is also known as Edion, market days and every 8 days throughout the year. Agbarho is a beautiful land with a very good name thoughtfully given to her by the founders. Agbarho means, let us come together in love and wisdom that we may grow in beauty. Agbarho is in the heart of Urhobo land. Its dialect is second to none. It is a land of peace and Agbarho is a symbol of greatness. Agbarho is a lovely land and many good things that makes life worth living can be found in Agbarho.